Good evening. I'd also like to welcome you all. I come from a small town not too far from here, McAllister. Born and raised in McAllister. I always tell people outside the walls. Because when I was growing up, and people laugh at that, they always do, but when I was growing up, our land bordered the prison property. And some of you have heard this story before, but when they would have a miscount at the prison, they would call the surrounding property owners, and my dad would go out and put keys in all the cars. Take the car, leave us alone, do that. Well, we never lost a car. And the reason why was my dad was always looking for the next best hunting dog. And so we had lots of dogs, the old Jeff Foxworthy story, if your front porch collapses and more than 3 dogs die, you might be a redneck. Well, that was us. But very simple means, neither mom nor dad graduated high school. I was the first kid to go to college, ended up graduating with a degree in finance, economics, and accounting. And that's why I'm here tonight. Dustin kind of explained some of the problems for you. I'm going to go one step further. In about 4 years from today, we reach something called debt wall. Debt wall means we as a country reach a point at which our revenues will no longer be sufficient, no matter how we maximize taxes, how much you raise it, if you're in favor of raising them or cutting them to stimulate the economy. We will not be able to pay off our federal debt. That means at some point we're going to have a partial default. 4 years, 5 years, we may push it down the road a year or two. If we have a default, you realize what happens. When our currency devalues, we're not going to have a recession, folks. We're going to have a depression. Now, some of you in this room may have experienced a depression. I have not. I don't want to. But I want to use my background in finance, accounting, economics. I keep telling everybody at the door, you need to let somebody can add 2 plus 2 and actually make it 4. Not what you want it to be, Mr. Speaker. But we need to get to that point where we actually cut our spending back within our means. Saw a note from Tom Coburn the other day that said the size of our federal government is double what it was in 2001. Folks, that's too large. Our government has become too omnipresent, too overburdening. It was never intended by our founding fathers to be this size. And we have to rein it back in. Yes, food stamps have gone up 300% under the current administration. Frank Lucas, one of our congressmen from Oklahoma, tried to make some reasonable cuts in that, just 30% cuts. And he got hit, he got stonewalled basically by not only Democrats, but some Republicans as well. We have to cut spending. Our government has become too big, too overpressive, and we cannot afford it. I also would appreciate your vote. I'm running, obviously, as a conservative as well. I've been a lifelong Republican, but I served in our state legislature for 10 years. I was our original author of welfare reform. I authored the original concealed carry bill. Very pro-life, pro-gun, but at the same time, I got along fine with the guys on the other side of the aisle. The reason why was I took the debate to the debate. I never made it a personal issue. And so to the day, actually the day I left the Oklahoma House of Representatives, I had as many friends on the other side of the aisle as I had on my side of the aisle. And that's what we need to do. We need to fix the problems. We need to come together, as Dustin said as well. And we've got to solve these issues. And folks, we don't have any time to waste. Thank you.